Hey out there, it's Dave Duford yet again with a little bit of a upper type of video. Hopefully this will help you realize and remember the importance of what it is that you do in the final expense business or even the life insurance business. I'm the owner and operator of Final Expense Agent Mentor at feagentmentor.com, and today what I'm going to talk to you about is that you have the moral obligation, not just the personal interest, but the moral obligation to close on the spot every single time that you run a final expense appointment. Let me explain and give you an example. One time I was up in a little city called McMinnville, Tennessee. If you know where that is, it's somewhere between Nashville and Chattanooga, kind of a farming type manufacturing town, real small, not big but not small, kind of a big little city. Anyways, I met a lady off of a telemarketing lead, expressed interest in life insurance, and it just so happened her daughter was there and had also wanted her to get it. She's been begging her mom to do it for a long time. So we wrote her up. She had to get a graded plan. She wasn't coverable in any other fashion from a full coverage standpoint. And then the next day I got a call from the daughter. Her mom, I kid you not, the next day collapsed in the kitchen and passed away on the spot. One day after the policy was enforced. The policy was actually effective the day we wrote the policy, so she was covered. Even though it was for a small sum of money, her mom didn't have anything, and certainly the kids didn't either. And this is why you have to remember, when you go out to sell, what you're selling is not just yourself. You're selling something that makes a measurable impact in the worst times of someone's life, when probably nobody else has the capability and the financial standing to take care of these matters. You are the one that comes in there and makes a difference in people's life that otherwise would not have had any ability or difference to be made. You do something that's very incredible and very important. It cannot be down talked. And you have to remember, and this is my point, as a salesman, we're in business to make money. Make that completely clear. We're not evangelists, but we're second place evangelists. Because the next most important thing is that when we run our businesses, when we sit down and present to our prospect our solution, the truth is we know what happens when there is a need, when they are qualified, and they've got the money, and they don't buy. We know what we're leaving them if we leave that house and we don't sell them the plan that they deserve. They risk dying and leaving something to their family. That's why we are morally charged with making sure that we sell every qualified person on the spot the first time. This cannot be minimized. And the truth is, what I'm explaining, you can explain this to your clients, your prospects. They need to understand the totality of what their decision is and how important it is to do something today. It's not about you, the agent, as much as it is about the client and what they relieve their people of, their family of, when they take this plan out, and the kind of peace of mind that they get. And so you should not feel bad if you're new to this business and say, geez, I don't know, the lady said she had to think about it. Your job, and what you should take from that, is how do I engender trust and rapport and someone to buy from me, enough of that to buy from me on the spot, so that I do the job that I'm morally obligated to do, which is take care of matters that nobody else can do. So I leave you with this. In this job, you do something that's fantastic. You cannot ever forget that. And that's why it should always be comfortable with you to ask for the sale. Not in a pushy way, not in a self-interested way, but to ask for the sale on the spot, and that first close, that first call, because it's good for the customer, because everything that up to that point points the arrows towards why you should do business with them. If you got any comments about salesmanship or the philosophy behind sales, I'm pretty big on this stuff. I don't really talk about it in videos much, but I feel strongly about personal belief patterns and how you view the world and how you think about yourself and sales, and how it translates into how you do this business. You've got to have the right mindset in order to succeed at it. And if you got any questions or concerns or comments, leave them at the bottom. We'll be happy to respond. If you like what I say about closing and having a moral obligation to do so, feel free to subscribe and also like this video. And as always, thank you so much for listening to this video, and take care.